Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I need to do a video again about what's killing Raid. And this one for me is the most concerning issue that Raid's got. And honestly, they're taking a long time to try and fix it. And you might be like, is it to do with the change to the login rewards? This is a crappy one, but this is not what I'm talking about today. Is it to do with the fact that they still, after over 2 years, haven't opened up Sky Peak and given us a way to farm books? You wouldn't be mistaken for thinking that, but that's not what we're going for today. Would it be the dupe system that they've talked about forever? And we still have got no way of dealing with our dupes, which would make sense. That's not it. That's not it for today. Before I get into the actual killer one, we're going to introduce today's sponsor. So I'd like to thank Warhammer 40,000 Lost Crusade for sponsoring today's video. Officially licensed from Games Workshop. For those that know the brand, I'm sure you do. There's going to be heroes in this game from that franchise. So Warhammer 40,000 Lost Crusade, newly released free-to-play game, sci-fi style game, available on iOS and Android. You can download now actually using the links in my pinned comment or the description below. So for the fans of the franchise, they've got the Cordus test in the mix right now. 7 days, 70 questions. And if your knowledge is strong, you could be in the mix for winning some of those 2 million crystals in the prize pool right now. Now, to celebrate the Cordus test, I'm going to ask you a question. And you need to answer it in my pinned comment. You also need to put your in-game UID so that I can select 6 winners at random that get it right. When was the first rulebook for Warhammer 40,000 published? What's the month and the year? Comment that below. And 6 winners will get a $30 game pack. If you don't win that, it doesn't matter. You can use my code as a gift code. LCXHades. It will be on the screen right now. You will get a $10 gift pack anyway for free in-game resources just from using my code. So you will play as a Space Marine commander. You get to build up your own fortress, your own base. You get to enhance your troops, build troops to deploy them as and when you need to. For the first time ever in the Warhammer 40,000 franchise, we will get to hear the voiceovers for the different heroes that you love. We will get cutscenes to enhance the experience as you go through the different campaign modes as well. And you also get the chance to unlock powerful heroes. People like Free Blade Heraldry you see here with customizable skins. So each of these different heroes has got kind of different features, different looks. And as you'd expect with a title of this quality, you're going to be battling through PvE and PvP battles. You're going to need to strategically place your troops at the right time. And you're also going to need to use your legendary heroes' abilities to turn the fight and get yourself through that content. So again, thank you Warhammer 40,000 Lost Crusade for sponsoring the video. And don't forget to answer the question if you want a chance to win that $30 in-game pack. And when you do that, leave your game UID so I can actually find your accounts. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so the one that's killing Raid for me, and the one which is genuinely the biggest concern, is how much time it takes to play this game on a daily basis. It's killer. It's an absolute killer to this game, and it's a massive concern for me. So I have been playing Raid now for 18, 20, 22 months, maybe coming on for 2 years, you know? It's a long time, 18 months or so. And I love this game. I love this game. I've played it for that long. There's so much to do. It's so complex. There's so many different strategies. I love all of those things. Okay. I then started my free-to-play account a couple of months ago. And starting the free-to-play was like a breath of fresh air. Honestly, it was, because you start off, you get eased in. You can only do so much content. And the kind of time for reward felt good. But my free-to-play is catching up to my main account in terms of the amount of stuff that's unlocked and the amount of stuff that I'm doing on a daily basis. And I did do a video about this probably a couple of months ago, and I recorded just my basic daily actions in Raid. And it took me over 4 hours to do just one circuit of use my energy. This is a crazy amount of energy. Not this much, a basic amount of energy. Do the Doom Tower. Do your clan boss keys. Do your arena fights. Do your faction war fights. Over 4 hours, and that was with teams that can do it quick. Now, Raid actually responded to this. They responded to me and said, don't worry, we've got some things in mind. Okay, and I'm just going to dig this one out. Okay, so I found it was actually around the time when people were trying to use the cheat engine and, all of that stuff kicked off. So this is going back to May. Going back to May. We're now at the end of August. We're going back to May here. And basically the reaction was, we realised that for many, the issue of having to spend a lot of time in the game is topical. It's not topical, it's actually making people leave the game. That's what I'm concerned about. We're working on several features aimed at improving this area. And basically, they go on to say, we want to share this with you as like a package of things that are coming. So we're 3 months on, to the day almost, 3 months to the day. And I think the only thing that's changed in that time is that we can now press auto and auto through 3 fights instead of 1 in the 3v3 arena. And thank you for that change. It's a not bad change, okay? But there are some massive, massive things that I think they could just turn on. Not like this big 10 people around the table, should we do it, shouldn't we do it? I feel like they could turn it on tomorrow. So I don't think it's a difficult thing to do. I'm going to just whiz through a few, which I think would absolutely turn this on its head and kind of just take our focus off of it and make people enjoy the game more. And I think actually it would help their retention of players in the game massively. So first one, any keyed content, Faction Wars, Doom Tower. Once you have completed the content for the day, you can auto with the rest of your keys. Auto, not watch it run for 20 minutes each time. My free-to-play, the best I can do on one of my Doom Tower hits is like a 12-minute fight. And it's the one I actually want for gear. So that's 15, 12-minute fights if I want to farm that. That's 2.5 hours of my life that Raid's running, just farming content in the background somewhere. Now, you might be like, it's autoplay, so what are you moaning about? I just feel like, why? Why should you do that to us? Why make us watch that through? Okay, I get that you don't want this kind of gear problem to pop up, so I understand the point there. So you have to complete it today, run it through today, and then once you have, you're allowed to auto for the rest of that day with your 15 keys. Or in Faction Wars, with your remainder of your keys. Whatever level you're on, let's say you only beat level 1. Yeah, you're a new player, you beat level 1, fine. You can just auto the rest of your 12 keys on auto for that day. That way it kind of gets past the point of, well, you're just trying to switch your gear around every time you beat something because you never need to beat it again. I get that. That shouldn't be allowed. But the gear problem, sorry, not the gear problem, the time problem here, beating a run for me, and I'm far in the game, takes me a couple of minutes a run on stage 21. So and I get 18 keys a day. It's a massive chunk of my time just having to press replay. I end up using BlueStacks for a bunch of this stuff that I'm going to talk about today, which is always linked in my description if anyone needs it. But just as a repeater for a bunch of stuff, or the next one I'm going to talk about, I use it all the time, and that's gear rolling. Come on, PLARIUM. Like, how many third-party tools have we got now to speed up gear rolling? Flipping heck. This is, like, so slow. I stream this game. Somehow I keep 1,000 odd people watching this game. If I've got to roll a piece of gear, I literally see the number of viewers going away. Because it's ridiculous. And I have to bring on the third-party tools like BlueStacks or ReaverTuner to help me do it. So, we just spent, I don't know, however long rolling one level. Whereas all the other tools do it 5 times as quick. You've got to speed this up, PLARIUM. You've got to do this. It's ridiculous that we're still talking about gear rolling like 12 months on. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, the other one for me is still the arena 3v3. I mean, oh my God, this game mode is so dull. Everyone just puts out like a fast team. Look, at the minute we get, 10 fights plus another refill of 10 fights. It's such a lot of time. It's such a lot of time. Even doing the boring, dull fights, the easy walkover wins, it's a long time. So how about this? Double the rewards, half the battles. Meet us middle ground at least. I know you want us to play your game because you get good stats for it and all this type of stuff. Double the rewards, half the battles. Please. Nobody's enjoying this game mode. No one's enjoying it. I haven't heard a single person at all, even the trolls, say, this is the one for me. This is where I get my kicks. People don't enjoy this game mode. So don't make them spend an hour to 2 hours of their day doing this. Like, it's literally like that. Okay, walk over, fight. Come back to it. Okay, that was finished. Right, let's get the next one in. We spend more time watching the animations. You know, it's just like, oh, wow. Great. Great. It's like, come on. Give us something here. Double the rewards, half the battles, please. It's a simple one. So far, all of these things I'm talking about, I feel like they're simple fixes. It's not like, are we going to ruin the quality of the game? Nothing like that. It's simple, simple stuff. So the next thing, look, I know they've talked about this coming, right? Where is it? Where the hell is it? When can I just keep going with my brews to finish this guy off? When can I just press a button that says max this champion with brews? You know, when can we stop seeing this animation? Leveled up. I don't care. He leveled up before. I've seen it. I just want to max him out. I don't want to spend 2 days maxing someone out. I've seen the animation. Let us move on with our lives. The tavern one is a massive quality of life one. My free to play, I'm just like leveling up food, watching them cheer, leveling up food, watching them cheer. It's like, damn, we just need it to be sped up. And I know that they've talked about it, but where is it? Where are we with it? Because it should be here by now. The other one for me is the Forge. Right, the Forge. When I'm doing clan versus clan, yeah, we got all of this crap gear. I'm never going to use a 3 or 4 star piece of gear on this account in my life. Even on my free to play account, unless it's 4 star and it's ridiculous, I'm never using it. Okay? So all this is silver. It's a silver farm. Now, I don't want to see one by one the roll with the animation and all this stuff. I don't want to see it. I just want you to either give me a 10 pull now, 10 pull, or literally like make and sell 31 pieces. Again, I use BlueStacks as a macro to make it, sell it, make it, sell it. It's really easy on BlueStacks because you just record your mouse click. So I'm literally like, click here, forming a macro, making it, selling it, sell, click, like, and then I just replay it and replay it and replay it. And then during clan versus clan, I've literally just got a macro running this game, selling shit, whilst when it shouldn't be that way. We should just literally have a 10 pop, and then you highlight the ones you want to keep. Yeah, the rest of them gone. Like, quality of life just needs to improve. There's so many different gear sets in here now, and it's just, yeah, what should be a fun part of the game ends up taking a ton of time in the game. So I guess the last couple of ones I'd talk about is Clan Boss. Just please give us a 4 times speed. I know you said you can't do it. Or maybe if you say like 4 times speed, by the way, this will hurt the visuals. Yeah. Once you've got a Clan Boss team running, anyone who wants to watch it, basically, I get it if you're trying to min-max your damage, okay? But even on my free-to-play, I've got myself to a point where the team's working, I'm 3 in Nightmare, and I don't want to watch it through. I don't need to, like, manual it through. So I just want it to be quicker now. Yeah, I'd spend the best part of 15 minutes per run on my main. I know a lot of people do because they're running unkillable teams. And even if you're not running unkillable, it's probably a good 5 minutes of your time. So it just needs to speed up. We don't want to watch the Clan Boss fights right the way through, you know, in 1 times or something. We just don't want to see it. The last one I'm going to call out is putting mobs in the way of bosses that can't be killed. It's the worst one for it. The worst culprit is the cheese himself. Putting a Paragon in a faction war level that people are going to run over and over again is ludicrous. It's disgusting, actually. Because you do press that auto button to come back to it in 15 minutes because you know that that's how long your run's going to take. So you've gone off, you make yourself some lunch, You've gone out with the dogs, you've walked the dogs, you've picked the kids up from school. You come back, expect to see one of those runs finished. No. Paradon's still there like that. Hit me again! It's like, get rid of this dude in these waves. Get rid of Paradon in these waves. Get rid of Basilisk in these waves. Get rid of Crimson Helm in these waves. It's bloody annoying. They've got this frustrating way of putting them in comps where you have to drop turn meter to beat the boss. So you're trying to auto Scarab boss. And next thing you know, you've come back to see how you've got on with your 15 keys 2 hours later. And all you see is the Basilisk. Basilisk staring back at you. Not this guy. This guy. And he's like that. Haha. You're still on run 1, buddy. You didn't kill me yet. It's so dumb. We've fed it back so many times. Take them out of the waves. Take them out. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this. Like, am I on my own here? Am I on my own thinking this? Because I feel like this is the biggest reason that people are leaving the game right now. Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. I will see you later.